Today our focus is on catenation. Exactly what is catenation? I'm going to tell you about this catenation in terms of carbon. Okay, let's talk about in terms of carbon. Bonding of carbon atoms can be like this. An atom can form bond with another atom, and this carbon atom can form bond with another. This way, carbon atom can form bond with each other in series, and this series may go to hundreds of carbon atoms. This is very interesting. Carbon forms bond with carbon and it may be in series, and hundreds of carbon atoms can combine with each other. Sometimes what happens, not only in the chain, it forms branch structure also, branched bond also. Here one bond and here is another bond. It may be connected to another carbon atom. This way hundreds of carbon atoms can form not only chain bond, but they can combine with each other in the branched bond also. Not only this, it can form bond in different direction. Carbon has got 4 valency, that's why it can form 4 bonds with carbon or maybe with other element also. That's why this is the use capacity of carbon, which forms bond with another carbon atom or another element also. And there is one interesting matter. Carbon doesn't form bond in series only. Sometimes it forms hexagonal bond also, like this. 6 carbon atoms are combined with each other forming hexagonal bond. And this bond may be double bond also, like this. And not only this, they can combine with other elements or another carbon atom with these bonds also. This is the use capacity of the combination of carbon with different other elements also and within themselves also. Now it will be better to talk about the catenation. What is it exactly? Catenation is the binding of an element to itself. One element, if binds with itself, then that is called catenation through covalent bonds to form chain or ring molecules. I told you about both the chain and ring molecules of carbon. This is called catenation. And now I want to tell you a little more about the carbon only. What is the reason of having millions of carbon containing compound? Do you know that there are millions of carbon containing compound which comes under organic chemistry? And what is the reason behind this? Why carbon has millions of compound? There are 2 major points. Number 1, capacity of binding itself. Carbon has capacity to bind itself with each other, the prime point. And second point is it has capacity of forming more covalent bonds. Others have less covalent bonds, their valency is less, but its valency is 4. That's why it can form 4 covalent bonds with other. And these 2 are the major points due to which there are millions of carbon containing compounds. Okay, if you are asked about this and you have to write in examination, what is the reason of having millions of carbon containing compound? Then you can write this way, combining these 2 points. Carbon has 4 valence electrons which it can share with other elements or with another carbon atom to form covalent bonds. Thus, due to the capacity of forming more covalent bonds and capacity of binding with itself, which is called catenation, it can form millions of compounds. Okay, I want to stop now. We'll meet in another class.